my dear Leos. This is a love reading for you, where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We will also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts to tell you the truth with the brutally honest oracle cards. And this reading will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Leo, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And for a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Leo person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I also want to take this moment to wish you, Leo, a happy birthday month, and enjoy it, celebrate it, and do the spiritual work that's required when we just have moved through the Lion's Gate. Okay. I also want to talk about that as an extended member to my channel, you can get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And I am also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And I will use the light SEER'S tarot for the readings part. And I will start shuffling your cards. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see the Four of Cups together with Three of Pentacles. So I'm getting the feeling this person is a little bit bored and they wish that they would have put more effort into this situation. And things that they took for granted in the past now seems like paradise for them. Or things that they, even didn't want to do. So for example, all the times you wanted to talk, all the times that you wanted to, work on the relationship, things like this, they might have just, what's the point? Or why would we have to do that? And now they are dreaming about being able to do that. So I guess you guys must be in separation since this person is so bored. Okay, so I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here I have the Strength card, which is Leo. And this is the Four of Cups, which I feel is the person most on your mind here. And I can say that you are most on their mind too. And I think they are also fantasizing how well things are going for you and all the things that you do. And where they are not able to be there together with you. Okay. So I call the Four Archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Five of Wands, together with the Strength card. So they probably think that you are pretty pissed off with them, angry with them, and maybe that if they would try to reach out to you, you would give them their just desserts. Okay, so I call the Six Elements. And here we have the Knight of Swords with the Five of Wands. So this is kind of irritating to them because they are making up stories in their mind, what you are saying, what they are saying, and they feel very unfairly treated in these imaginary arguments. So it might be that they want to run to you and defend their honor and, quarrel with you about these things. So if the person reaches out, they might sound sweet when they do so, but really they want you to get a better picture of them. So they want to defend themselves against what you might be thinking or feeling or even saying to people in your surrounding. So they fantasize a lot about your quarrels back and forth, what they say, what you say, and how unfairly you're reacting to the things that they say. So often people work like this, that we have imaginary quarrels. If you have imaginary quarrels with this person, it could be a good idea to write these things down to get a little bit more awareness to the situation, and maybe also prepare yourself if there's a battle to come, not so that you can win, but so you have really thought about the different arguments, and maybe also being able to see the other person's side, and hopefully they will be able to see your side as well. Okay, so it was just done there. I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind and their true thoughts and feelings for you. So this is the most likely action that they will take towards you and your relationship. And this is on the feelings level, what they are feeling for you. And this is on the thoughts level. And we have the Four of Cups. So I have kind of gone through that already when I shuffled the card, because this was the significator. But they definitely think about ways that you could cooperate, and they are able to see things your way as well. And they feel probably misunderstood, because they want to come and clarify things, you know, that they feel that you didn't understand about them, or where you didn't give them the benefit of the doubt, but said, okay, I know you are like this, or I know you are like that, so now I'm breaking up with you, or you are not a good enough partner for me, or I don't trust you, whatever you said. They might want to come with an explanation and try to explain that it wasn't in the way that you thought, that they had their own reasons for acting in the way that they did. But they dream about being able to have this conversation with you and be able to work things through and show a better side to them. So they really want to get this chance, and they are dreaming about it and trying to manifest it. Okay. So you're very much on their mind. I can tell you that much. And this is their feelings. And we have a 10 of Wands. So it's a running away kind of energy. But it's, you know, when you're in that situation, you feel unjustly treated. You feel like the world is against you. Nobody wants you. Nothing works really well. You have a series of bad luck events. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit more complicated story here, where they might have acted in ways that were kind of closing you out in the past. And they weren't really including you or like reveal what was in their heart. In the same time, you had like a lovely relationship, but now they don't want to think about that. They kind of emotionally would want to have a forgetfulness pill and, you know, forget all about you and be able to move on. And it's like almost a little bit, it's this being a martyr or being a victim or being a little bit like vindictive. Yeah, okay, so you didn't want me and the beautiful love I had to share, even if I had secrets, well, it was beautiful, but you didn't want it, so yeah, okay. So it's like that a little bit, not the most strongest energy. It's a little bit weak, it's a little bit poor old me, like in that way, okay. And this is the most likely action, and we can see that their heart is very, while their heart was very, felt very down on their luck and not so much hopeful, they can't help but think of you. So they are like in their head, they're planning for a reunion, but their heart probably wants to run in the other direction. But the head is probably so tormented of thinking about you over and over and over again, planning for this relationship and for what they would say and how they would fix things, that they really would want to get started with that. Okay. So, on thoughts level, we have a Page of Swords. So they're really trying to understand you and the situation and what happened and who said what, who did what happened then, what caused that reaction, how could they have done something differently. So they're really trying to figure this out. But they have been a little bit prideful, so they didn't want they didn't want you to know how they felt about that, and that they were really, bothered with this. They want to come off as, I never thought about us, who are you? I don't remember you. And with the Two of Wands here, they are both kind of holding off from you and dreaming about you. So I think it's a very different thing from what they are showing and what they are really thinking and feeling inside. And it might be that they have very emotional reaction to what they are showing. They want to protect their heart, so maybe want to look tough and indestructible. But underneath that, it's much more vulnerability, like a person that don't know what to do. And they dream about you, but they don't know how to fix this. They don't have the tools or the experience for how to fix this. Two of Swords. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. It shows that they have problem with solving this situation. Their mind doesn't have these problems really. They have figured it out. They are intelligent. They are putting pieces together. They understand why you reacted in certain kind of way. They might understand why themselves acted in certain kind of way. It's just that they don't want to tell you, risking being humiliated again, or maybe it's easier to dream about these things and think about these things than actually being faced with reality and having to, talk to you about those things. So they're procrastinating here and a little bit driving themselves crazy. Seven of Cups, they don't know your reaction, so they don't want to come and tell you what they have figured out with all these light bulbs here, because they don't know if would you hate them, would you love them, would you let them in, are you already married, do you have 6 kids, and what's going on. They probably have spied on you, but they can't be 100% sure that what they have seen is really what's going on. Okay, so we just see this person driving themselves, over the edge here. I'm hearing a song. I don't know what song it is really. I'm only hearing a part of the lyrics where they are almost talking, and they saying, "I've been thinking too much. Help me," or something in that department. So I will find that song for you, and I will put it in the description box. And these songs are like mini readings. It might tell you more about the other person's feelings and what they are dealing with and going through. I'm just seeing this person driving themselves up the wall, not knowing. They don't want to be able to predict exactly how you are going to react, and that you are going to welcome them back, and that they can come back as a little bit of a hero, because they want to have this mask on. So I'm getting the sense that they want to look like indestructible. I'm the hero. I don't care. Wasn't that bad. I haven't been too affected by this. So and they can't figure out how to calm down as such. And probably these kind of theatric behaviors was probably very irritating to you when you were more tightly together. It's when a person is not acting authentic, even if it's not from bad intention, they are trying to be in a way that they think that the world wants them to be, or that will give them benefits. It's still very irritating when people are not acting as their true selves. And this person don't know how to solve it, how to approach you, acting in this way that they think is preferable, to act cool, and not act cool in a way, or enough so that you will see that they have interest for you, but without humiliating themselves. So it's very complicated. Okay, see, their heart wanted to run away, but their head was totally invested in this, and now their head is driving like their whole person up the wall here. See if their heart is managing this a little bit better. So we have a 3 of Wands. So here I'm seeing a little bit more bravery from the heart, and the 2 of Cups as well. Wow. I'm impressed. I actually saw the other way around with this, that the person had thought about, like planned on how to make this better together with you, while their heart was feeling very, very hurt by you kind of abandoning the situation. But I guess the mix is making them feel as if they would want to reach out to you, basically. They want to reach out to you. Their heart wants you. And they want to, it's another 2. And here's the more procrastinating 2s, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. It's the masculine element of fire and air. And this is more feminine, and it's water. And here we have the Hangman. So the pride comes in, and the fear of humiliation. I don't want to be humiliated. 5 of Swords. I actually heard the song again. I've been thinking too much. Help me. You see how they are driving themselves crazy? This is actually driving themselves crazy emotionally, and this is mentally. And it came like in the switched position. So this came with thoughts, and this with feelings. So we can see that their thoughts and feelings have become very intertwined, and at times their thoughts are more healthy than their heart, and at times their heart is more healthy than their thoughts. But there's chaos inside of this person because they, as I said before, they don't have the tools for how to. They want this great love with you. They have solved it. They have figured it out how to, make things better, but how to present this to you. It's driving them crazy. And here we have the 4 of Wands. So kind of says, I love you, and I continuously will love you, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So they don't know how to approach you and to get to this state with you again, or to, reach this state with you for the future. But they just love you, but they don't know how to solve this. So that can be a little bit too much for anyone. With these cards together here, I'm feeling oppression, like the person is driving themselves so crazy that they might run further and further away from you. Like if distance would make them miss you less, or drive themselves less crazy with thinking about you, I don't think that's going to happen. Wherever they go, there they are. And this is what we see here with the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. It's almost like this song Dido, White Flag, that this person, I don't hear the lyrics per se, I'm just seeing kind of the video of this song, and the person is like, in my mind anyway, the person is pretending like they don't care about their most beloved, and acting like they have moved on, but they will go down with this ship, they will love you continuously, just don't bother you with it. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. They might bother you with it because they have great urge to reach out, but as right now they haven't been able to solve how to do this without causing chaos in your life, causing chaos in their life, ripping up old wounds, and also they don't know how to deal with this, like their image. Okay. So now we'll see the most likely action, and we have a 6 of Swords. So far so good, Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords, competent person, trying to solve their problems, trying to make amends, trying to be a better person, trying to make more healthy situations for themselves in their life by solving old problems, and, being intelligent enough to figure things out. So putting a little bit science into your relationship, and using maybe different methods to try to speak in a way that's less threatening, or trying to, like methods to be able to see things the other person's ways. So different things like this. I think they are studying and reading a lot into relationships and how to help to understand the other person, kind of. Okay, and here we have the Knight of Cups. So this is them loving you and planning for wanting to be with you. But the Two of Wands, it's there it comes in a little bit these doubts, and am I really ready, and do I really know what to say, and will they even bother talking to me? And but we can see that they would really want to talk to you and try to charm you or win you back, or win back your heart, or win you back into their life. Okay, so it's they are planning for this, but we'll see. Two of Wands, these are the doubts coming in, and it's the last of the two. So we can see a lot of procrastination. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to solve this. And this is where they're driving themselves crazy, because when you have built up a lot of energy inside your body, like this is what I need to do, this is what I want, this is what I dream of, and then you don't take action towards your dream, that it's like a lot of pent up energy. And I'm seeing like a big feline cat walking back and forward in their cage like this, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. So it's almost like a racehorse, ready to make this race, but no one is letting them out of the cage, or they are not letting themselves out of the cage. But here we have an 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so it kind of says that they are making continuously, they're trying to work on themselves and understand themselves. They might read book about self-help and how to deal with my broken psyche. I don't know. So I think they're trying to figure out like what's going on with me, why I'm acting like this, why can't I just tell them? Why can't I just, be courageous here? Why do I need to look cool? Why do I act like this? Why did I say those things when I really didn't even mean them? And it wrecked all these things. So the person is, trying to figure themselves out, which is good. But their conclusion is that, they are the worst boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband ever, and that they should be kept, miles away from you. So I'm thinking there's a lot of self-hatred, like they can't love themselves for who they really are, and therefore they have been acting this persona instead of being their true self. So here, this lack of self-love is really coming to the surface. It humbles them though, so that's a good thing. It makes them more humble. Maybe it will take them down from that tower of acting indestructible and coming down to a level where they actually could, really face you eventually. But I don't see this person having this kind of courage now. They would want to have this courage, but they hate themselves for not having courage. They also hate themselves for having these feelings. They shouldn't have these kind of feelings. They should be able to forget you by now and, be able to move on and be able to not think about you. And so now I'm hearing another song. There's a lot of songs for you, Leo. I learned from my father, it's good to have feelings. So I should, when love and trust is gone, I guess you should be moving on, something. I think it's this song, I hate you, I love you. Hate, love, okay. So 3 songs for you. That's a little bit extra, so you can understand what they are thinking, really. So a great help from the divine in that way. So what would they tell you if they dared to tell you the truth? And we have, the grass was always greener elsewhere. I projected family issues on our relationships. These are the things that they are regretting and thinking about, like how they didn't kind of worship the ground you walked on when they had the chance, and they were always preoccupied with thinking, it needs to be something better out there for me. I'm so great. I should be showered by the universe with, exclusive cars, really good looking partners, and $1 billion house. So they had this posh kind of, I think this fantasy was something to, help them out of this. They wanted the universe to prove to them that they weren't as unworthy as they felt to be. And they also feel like they projected family issues on your relationship. So things that they really should have worked out with their family, or things that maybe their family or their culture had superimposed on them, was things that they were acting out on you. So for example, this would be in cool in some situations, particularly when you have maybe a lot of brothers. You might want to, look really cool and indestructible in the face of them. And if you drag this into your relationship, that's not going to work. It's going to be like a siblings quarrel kind of relationship. We need to be bigger than that when we deal with love relationships or more intimate relationships. So, okay, so what do they see now? Okay, they needed to learn from their own mistakes. So it basically says that their soul knows that they need to have this conundrum here. They need to torment themselves like this to figure themselves out. So they couldn't listen to you when you said that they were making a mistake. They actually need to feel it by kind of losing you and have to miss you like this, and driving themselves crazy like this, and in the end figure it out. And this is their soul's journey, and this will of course take time. So should you really bother with sticking around waiting for this, it can take ages before this person is, well, I guess it's like this. If you feel hopelessly connected to this person, you can't let them go, then the divine is still hoping for a reconciliation between you two. If you feel like, it doesn't really matter, could have them, could lose them, doesn't really matter, I think the best way for you would be to move on. So I'm going to take some advice card to check that out. Hope and playful. You can have hope about this relationship, but don't waste your time waiting. Do hopeful, funny, amazing things with your time. And playful, it probably means that you're allowed to date and try to find someone else as well. And then we'll see. Don't waste time. Be happy. Live your life as happy as you can. Don't let this person and their problems drag you down. And if you have promised each other that you are supposed to work this through this lifetime, you can do it when this person is ready. Right now, I feel like you are free to do your own thing. Okay, so I will show you this from above, so you can make up your own mind. And I would urge you to watch the reading next 3 months love prediction to get more information about this situation, or the love reading for August that will show both of your opinions. You can also watch your next relationship. Will you meet somebody soon, to get a sneak peek of who is coming towards you with love, or actually coming towards you, maybe, hopefully, not just dreaming about it. Or watch the true thoughts and feelings from the previous month to get a deeper and prolonged understanding of your situation. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to celebrate your birthday as there was no tomorrow. And until next time, stay blessed. Bye-bye.